Welcome to our beginner bar, everyone. As per my previous intermediate bar video, I do recommend as a warm-up you use one of the Pilates videos that I've made sooner and just do about the first 10 minutes or so on the mat, just so we can really find that really helpful position for particularly your hips and your spine. I will endeavour to link a couple of those videos in the description below. So this is going to be a beginner level class, running with the assumption that most of you either haven't done ballet before or haven't done ballet for a very long time, just going over some fundamental movements and hopefully enjoying moving to some beautiful music. So we're going to bring our feet into our little first position. You will see professional ballet dancers, they stand with their feet in a perfect straight line. My hips are no longer able to cope with that, and there is absolutely no need for us to have to stand in that straight line when we're just dancing for fun. So find the amount of turnout that feels easy for you to sustain. That might be here, and that's absolutely fine. So on our introduction, we're going to hug a beach ball and then open our arms so we're hugging a bigger beach ball. This guy might start to get a little bit tired. So we're taking a demi-plie, which means a half bend. So we bend and we straighten. And we bend and we straighten with an arm. We come all the way down and open, and then we stretch or tendu to the side and lower the heel, so leave your arm. And we bend and we straighten, and we bend and we straighten. Lower, open, stretch or tendu, bring that leg forward and lower that heel. So I'll just move a little bit further back. So we're standing with one foot in front of the other. This is called fourth. If it bothers your hips to have your heel all the way across, bring that foot a little wider, known as fourth opposite first. So from here, we bend and we stretch, and we bend and we stretch with an arm. You can follow your hand if you like, and stretch. We're going to close to third, which is your heel cutting halfway across your foot. Same thing here. Bend and stretch and bend and stretch with an arm and open, stretch to the side, and then close, and we'll finish. 2 knee bends, demi-plies. Same thing, adding a little porta bar, carriage of the arms, stretch, lower our heel. Same to the side. This time we're going to draw a little half circle, quarter circle. I was never that good at fractions. Repeat here, and then repeat here. I'll call it as we go. Charging my phone. Is it playing? Hello, hello. Where's our music? Ah, there it is. Opening your arm to second. So we bend, we stretch, we bend, we stretch, we lower and open, stretch to the side, transfer your weight. Sorry, that force of habit, folks. Bend and stretch, lower and open, quarter circle, leaving my arm, bend. Our weight is between 2 legs here. Lower, stretch, cut your foot in half, not literally. 2 knees bending evenly. And stretch. Let's do that again. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Down with an arm, stretch, lower, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, down and up, and round, lower, bend and stretch, bend, hips are square to the front, down and up, lengthen, closing third, bend, stretch, bend, stretch, 5, 6, and stretch. Well done. Let's do that twice on the other side. Second side is generally easier because hopefully we start to remember what we're doing. Open to the sides. Bend. Think about your knees lengthening at the same time with an arm. Stretch and lower. Every time. Bend and stretch. Try and follow your hand with your eyes. And round, lower. Bend. Heels push through the floor. Down and open. Stretch, close. Bend. Zip up. One more time. So pliés and tendus are the foundation of pretty much everything we do in ballet. Try and use every count of the music here. So it never begins, it never ends. With your arm. Closing to third. Down 5, open 6, stretch 7, and close. Alrighty, battement tendu, meaning a beaten stretch. So we've already done some of these in our plie exercise. So this is where we start to create a little bit more work through our feet to prepare us for jumps, for demi-point, and eventually point work, but you don't need to worry about that for now. Alright, so let's just start with our heels together in that first position once more. So you can either keep your hand on your hip, or you can have your arm out in second as we did previously. So we're going to go demi-point, stretch your foot, demi-point, close, then we put that all together. Stretch, close, stretch, close. Then we're going to do that same thing to the side. Demi-point, stretch, demi, stand on 2 feet, stretch, stand on 2 feet. Then we go to the back. Demi, stretch, demi, close, out, and close, out, and close. And then we will bend, straighten, rise, lower, bend, straighten, same from the back. Halfway, stretch, halfway, close, all the way, all the way. Halfway, stretch, halfway, drag it in, all the way, all the way. Halfway, push through the toes, come back, all the way, all the way. Demi, straighten, rise, lower, demi, straighten, rise, lower your arm. So as we're pushing to the front, your heel is going to lead that movement. So we maintain that turn out of your leg as much as feels good for you. When we go to the back, it's going to be your big toe leading the way back, your heel leading the way in, and then we want to think of maintaining that same amount of turnout in second. So your leg will be slightly forward of your body. Big toes are going to be in a straight line. Let's do that with some music. And half, stretch, half, close, and out, in, to the side, demi, stretch, demi, close, sit bone of your supporting side, hugs that midline, demi, stretch, demi, close, out, in, plie, rise, plie. Going to let us do, oh no, wait, here we go, from the back, demi, stretch, demi, close, out, in, out, to the side, half point, full point, half point, close, out, devant, front, and out, and demi, and straighten, and demi, rise, lower, up, out the side. Oh, not yet. Half point, full point, half point, close. Smooth it out. And half, stretch. And out. Big toe leads the way back. Leg is ideally right behind you, slightly wider if that position bothers your lower back. And a bend. Rise. And a bend. This time we know to just wait. In fact, let's prepare the arm again, give it a little breather. From the back, stretch, point and close. Out, close, out, close. Point, bring it in, pulling along the floor. Leading with the heel. And out. Last time. Bend, straighten, rise, lower, bend, straighten, rise, lower with the arm. We're going to start on this leg for your second side. This is for selfish reasons for me, because I'm doing more with my hips. Pause. So your battement glissé are next in our bar sequence. Some people call them battement dégagé. Depending on where you learn ballet, different steps can have different names, just to confuse everyone. So your battement glissé is just a cat's whisker off the floor. So it's moving back so you can see. Similar movement, but a different dynamic. And instead of your toes staying attached, your foot is going to brush straight off. So we're going to use that same pattern that we just used in the previous exercise with the foot coming slightly off the floor. So again, hand can be on your hip if your arm's starting to fatigue a little. Otherwise, we're going to hold that arm in second. Good for those deltoids. So we go at, just off, at and close, off the floor and close, off the floor and close, at, just off, at, pull in, off the floor and close, off the floor and close, from the back, off the floor and close, off the floor and close, and demi, straighten, rise, lower, demi, straighten, rise. Then we're going to repeat everything from the back. Moving chair back. Dip, off, and side. Working through the feet, and back. And demi, straighten, rise, lower, demi, straighten, from the back. Brush away, from the side, and brush, demi, out, and bend, straighten, rise, lower, bend, straighten, rise, lower that arm. All right, let's do our other side. Lift and close, out, close, out and close. My chair is too far away. You can get your hand on your chair. brush it. Push away. And bend, stretch, rise, lower, bend, stretch, from the back, out, away, in, and close. Lead with the toes, from the side. And brush. To the front. I've not put any heads in, but if you feel like doing a head, if this is seeming familiar, go ahead and do what you'd like to do. Otherwise, keep your eyes on your screen. Great. We're going to do a rondation, meaning circling of the leg. Just checking my music here, team. Some lovely dramatic missagon for us today. All right, marking on my good hip. So we're going to start with a quarter circle and build up to a half circle. So we're going to prepare our arm on our intro as we've been doing. So we're going to go, you want to see my feet, front, side, close arm and leg, back, side, close arm and leg, half circle, carry all the way to the back and rise, continue lifting your arm, lower and lower, back, side, close into first, side, back, so front, close into first. Let's just leave the arm in second. I'll redo this in a moment. Side, around, and close, rise, port de bras, up and lower. So we'll just leave our arm in second. I was getting a little bit fancy. We'll go front, side, close, wait. Back, side, close, wait. All the way around, close, rise. Then we move your arm, throw your bouquet, and land with it back in second. And repeat from the back. So when you are circling your leg, we need to think of that heel staying forward for as long as it can. When it has no other option, then that thigh bone moves in your hip socket to bring the leg behind you. So we want to maintain that equal amount of turnout, whatever that is for you, through that whole circle of your leg. Seem to have a long pause on these tracks. We'll just hang out until we hear some music. Arm and front, sides, close, back, side, close, all the way around, front, sides, back, close, rise with a port de bras, from the back, back, side, close, wait, side, front, close, all the way around, back, tracing that nice capital D, same direction with that arm, and finish. Let's reset the music for our other side. Feel free to sing if you know the words. Ooh, clouds turning dark out there. My poor husband's banished to the garden. We won't be much longer. And open. And front. Side. Close. Wait. Side. Close, wait. Continuous movement of your leg, pulling out of that supporting leg. Rise with port de bras, carriage of the arm. Back, side, close, wait. grand battement, meaning big beat. We're getting there, team. Alright, so we're going to use a similar pattern. So when we're going front, side, back, as we've been doing, this pattern is a really common pattern at the bar called en croix, meaning in the shape of a cross, or it's half a cross really. So we're going to prepare that arm to second once more. So we will go front, lift, lower, close, then we smooth that out, brush, close. Heel leads the way. We do the same thing to the side. These don't have to be high. It's more important to get that pressure into the floor than to kick yourself in the nose. Then we go side, lift, lower, close, away, close, away, close, derriere, excuse me, to the back, back, lift, down, close, away, close, away, close. This time we're going to rise and port a bar, just as we did, and then we're going to reverse that arm. So we come up, and then we repeat from the back. Back, lift, back, close, two, nice and smooth. Side, lift, side, close, two, nice and smooth. Front, lift, close, two, nice and smooth. Rise, circling outwards, rise, circling inwards. And you can either just use your arm, or if you're feeling a little more comfortable, you can add a little bit of head and upper body movement, but not so much that you fall off your legs. All right, let's do this, team. Start mightily. Dodgy hips getting tight. Smooth it out. Side, left. Brush away. Think length rather than height. Back. Brush away. And up. And lower. And in. From the back. Up. Or not. Is it going to go again? We'll see. Yes, it will. From the back, out, left, out, close, brush, side, away, pushing into the floor, front, out, up, and out, up, Ballet. Up. To the sides. Think of lifting out of that supporting side, big toe leads back. And up, and lower, and up. Let's reset that arm as we go en dedans, or from the back round to the front, inwards. Well done. We're going to finish with a little port de bras today, meaning carriage of the arms. actually just do this, I'll get you just to follow along. So we've done all of these movements anyway at the bar. So I haven't talked too much about positions and things because I think sometimes it's nicer when you're first learning or revisiting something just to move rather than getting too hung up in technicalities and terminology, etc. So your choice, if you're starting to feel a little bit achy from standing in turnout, if your hips aren't used to that activity, you're welcome to just bring your feet all the way in together. Some people refer to this as sixth position, if you can say sixth. Otherwise, we're just going to stay in that little first. So we're going to follow on with a nice port de bras, and then we're going to finish with a reverence, so a curtsy or bow. I didn't do that in the earlier class, probably should. Oh well, if you felt like curtsying to me, go ahead and do so. So we'll have a little breathe of our arms, and we go first, second, follow your arms to lower. Again, follow your other hand this time. Lengthen to lower down. This time we come up to fifth. Lengthen and release. Follow other side. We're going to do that once more. First, second, lengthen and lower. Follow your other hand. Long fingers. Sweeping up, make an oval shaped photo frame. And then follow your other hand. Pause in second. Stepping to your right, I'm mirroring you. Make a diamond, little curtsy. And so all is fair, bring those feet together. Take a lift and a bow. Thank you very much, everyone. If you feel like doing a little stretch and release after this class, I would strongly encourage that. I will endeavour to link some of my stretch and release workouts that I've done here. Even just 10 minutes of something just to get used to release those muscles that we're perhaps not so used to working is definitely advantageous. I hope you've enjoyed this little mini ballet class and that I will get to see you again very soon. Ka kite!